love and friends and family.
It's all about sharing the feast and cheers.
It's always been happy cause the children are dear.
It's all about peace every time of the year.
If only I could see your face again, not behind the screen at the other end.
If only we could party, kick back your boots, just let me.
Wishing Christmas time, we be together.
It's all about the family. It's all about TNC. What? It's all about the family. Don't fret, don't sweat. You know what it is, cause you know and I know we'll be together
We'll
again.
go together to be together. It's Christmas time once again, and you know how we'll begin. Spread love and receive blessings from above.
If only I could see your face again, not behind the screen at the other end. If only we could party, kick back your boots, just let me.
Wishing Christmas time, we'd be together again.
Wishing Christmas time, we'll be together again.
The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the new channel.
Our passion transforms a community that sees all things new.
I'm Erwin.
And I'm Carlo.
We're streaming live here in Taguig City, and you are watching episode 4
of Shots Fired!
Luka Magic.
Ganda talaga. And Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
Erwin.
Happy New Year, pare.
Namiss kita.
Namiss din kita.
Kahit araw-araw tayo nagkikita. Kamusta yung pasok ng taon mo?
Okay naman. Maganda. Maganda naman. So, happy lahat. Happy lahat.
Very good, very good. And namiss namin kayo, no? So, marami tayong pag-uusapan sa episode na to. Pero una sa lahat, mukhang marami tayong laruan dito. Oh, maganda.
Well, siyempre, i-ano na natin yung mga pop-punk ko.
Love namin to. So, we decided, no, para i-share sa inyo yung mga favorite gifts na natanggap namin nung Christmas.
Gifts.
So, gifts, plural.
Gifts.
Gifts. So, ito, runner-up to. So, my favorite gift nung Christmas, bigay sa akin ng asawa ko yung Adidas band, gym bag par. Maganda. Pero, ito, second favorite ko, ang Funko Pop, James Harden.
Okay.
So, maraming salamat sa nagbigay sa akin. My mate, Brian Solomon, thank you so much for this gift. I appreciate it. Ano meron dito, bro?
Ito si Luka, design, model lang to.
Model lang.
pero for all of you out there, the greatest, the most the greatest gift for me in Christmas is kompleto kami ng pamilya namin to celebrate Christmas.
Nice.
That's the spirit of Christmas, to celebrate everyone, the love, and sharing is caring.
It's very mature of you. Sounds good.
But
tell me about you. We're
sharing. So, i-share ko lang.
Nice. There you go.
Itong sapatos na to. This shoe. Actually, I wore this shoe when we were playing basketball in the zone.
Okay.
I scored.
Kaya pala yung score mo, 92. 92 points po.
But this shoe, good job for Nike. This is called the Air Zoom GT Jump.
Okay. Sige.
So,
bakit special yan?
You can move freely, and it's very soft sa paa.
Okay. Ayos.
May so may air siya. So it's very, very comfortable. This is the disclaimer, this is not an paid ad. This is a review. This is a review of the shoe I wore.
Alright, sige. Maganda yan.
Yeah. So,
but I could testify. Ang lupit ng shooting niya, nung suot niya yung sapatos na yan. Ang bangis ng shooting niya.
Thank you.
Speaking of shooting, mukhang pati jersey mo, par.
Idol ko si Jamal Murray.
Okay.
Anyway, sharing is caring.
Ang dami.
Siyempre, ikaw din. May jersey din.
Nice.
Rocket fans. I-share ko yung...
Saktong-sakto. Zero ang pagkakataon ng Rockets makapasok sa playoffs.
That's the OG.
Thank you.
That's the OG number of Jalen Green before he goes to number 4.
Wow, I appreciate this. Oh man.
So
I'm gonna stick with this.
Para hindi lang ako ang naka-jersey dito.
Thank you.
Yon. So,
that being said, ito na, mukhang mas importante to.
Si Luka, dito. Siya yung center dito. Why?
Naku. Mukhang isang tao lang ang pag-uusapan natin sa episode na to.
Tignan natin. Let's see on our discussion. But let's start with Luka Doncic.
Diyan lang naman. Galing ng PowerPoint team natin uli. Paganda yung features natin. Hindi tayo nakatulog ng isang linggo sa pinaggagawa ni Luka.
What's so special about the stats for you, Carlo?
Let's start, simply put, with the 60-point game. I guess this is the talk of the town. Everybody's talking about it. 60, 21, and 10. What is amazing here, it's not really the first time that we have seen somebody score a lot. But it's just the efficiency on how he did it. So he was roughly 50% in terms of field goal percentage. Yung 21 rebounds, wala bang bumax out sa kanya? Yun yung tanong Wala bang bumax out sa kanya? And speaking of box out, anong masasabi mo dun sa final play? Yung rebound niya na yun.
It's
bro.
I can remember the game of Mavericks versus the Spurs. They were up by 1. Because Luka has a big IQ in the basketball. So he chose to miss the free throw and rebound it for the last few seconds.
Hindi naman gumagana yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Ginagawa natin sa barangay yun. Hindi naman nangyayari. Pero nagawa niya
Nagawa niya.
niya.
Magaling. He's very good. He's very good. He knows how to run his plays.
Okay.
So
pero dun sa situation na yun, matanong kita, no? So going back, so the game na naka 60 points siya was against the New York Knicks. Admittedly, it's an improved New York Knicks. Hindi to yung medyo basurang Knicks ng mga nakaraan. So, they're a better team. Bronson did not play. Sige, okay lang. But
Tanong ko lang.
Julius Randle,
since we're talking about New York Knicks, masaya na ba kaya si is Stephen A. Smith happy with the New York Knicks?
he gave some compliments the other day. He's not as restless. He's not as agitated. Watching Stephen A. Smith throughout the years, his concern was more effort.
Yes.
And ganun naman tayo, not really talent. The effort wasn't there. But right now, New York, okay lang.
Okay.
Not the best, nothing to be agitated too much about. But again, going back to the play, sino may kasalanan kung bakit si Luka yung nakakuha ng bola? Nag-back out sila, free throw, walang bumaksak. Sino may kasalanan?
I think magaling lang siya umaim sa ring.
Okay.
So, he was able to box it out.
Grabe, no? Parang, again, it's been a week and a half. It's been a week and a half since this game, and hindi pa ako nagsasawang panuorin yung highlights eh. Hindi nakakasawa.
Teka lang, hindi pa tayo, because of what happened for the last few days, no?
Yun na nga.
It's been raining buckets.
Goodness.
Let's concentrate on January 3.
Okay.
The 3rd of January.
Okay. Simula pa lang ng taon.
To. This is when the Cavs got 145 points.
Wow. Parang dumidepensa.
Di ko alam. The Nets has 139 points. And then the Hawks has 141 versus the 143 of the Golden State Warriors.
Well, I don't know. Baka pagod sila. Baka ayaw nilang dumipensa. However, let's take to consideration that the NBA game has changed.
Okay.
Dude, you and I grew up in the fairly physical, I want borderline violent 90s basketball, bad boys, Chicago Bulls type. Right now, basketball is different. It's a lot of finesse. We have to admit, a lot of finesse, a lot of shooting. You need to really make the three-point shot. It wasn't like when we were kids.
Yeah.
When we were kids, pag malaki ka, sa ilalim ka. Pag tumira ka ng tres, palalabasin ka ng coach mo. Palalabasin ka ng coach mo, and wala na. But right now, this is the game now. I mean, credit to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Mga kalaro natin sa community natin, tres muna on the fast break. Maski si Jalen Green pa. Tres yan. Pero mahal pa rin natin yan. But interesting though. But aside from the 60-point game, it's what happened. You mentioned good scoring.
Yeah.
It's what happened afterwards. The next few games of Luka was crazy. So PowerPoint team, pakibalik yung graphics natin.
Kay Luka.
Yan.
Okay.
So after the 60-21 game, so just on this game, achievements niya.
Okay.
Most first player with a 60-20-10 game. So just to be clear sa viewers natin, again, hindi siya yung first player na naka 60, pero 60-20.
20.
If i-flex ko lang si James Harden, James Harden na idol ko,
and 10
naka 68 and 13 ata siya dati.
Okay.
So Luka is at that level.
Okay.
And other things that was accomplished, again, 60 points, triple-double. He scored 250 points in a span of 5 games, which is the most in any 5-game stretch. Ano pa ba? Wala na. And it was just that game. But look at the next game that he had. The next game, he had a 35, 12, and 13.
Okay. It's like an average for him.
Parang normal lang. Actually, bad game niya.
Okay.
35 points.
Okay.
And interesting enough, medyo malungkot, that was against the Houston Rockets.
No,
Talagang doon pa niya nilabas yung talent niya. But the next one, 51. Ano masasabi mo niya? Maganda to. Ano yung kwento natin sa 51-point game na yan?
Well, kitang-kita when the last play.
Anong sinabi ng San Antonio sa kanya?
Wala eh.
50 lang.
50. Sabi nga ni Pop, we won't make Luka score 50. points. Below 50 points.
51 lang naman.
The 50. so, well, ikaw, Carlo, what do you think? MVP? Do you think Luka is going to have the MVP?
So
trophy?
as of the moment, I guess that's the fair question to ask. It's a fair question. Is he the MVP? Right now, alam mo naman yung paniniwala ko, bro. The best team should have the MVP. The MVP should come from the best team.
Okay.
After all the craziness, and I have to admit, I'm going crazy over Luka. Hindi pa siya yung MVP natin.
Okay.
Hindi pa siya. Bakit?
For you. Okay.
Bakit di siya yung MVP? So if you look at the Western standings, no, medyo nagpapalit-palit. So this 5-game stretch, Luka was able to elevate the Dallas Mavericks to number 4. Okay na.
Yeah,
Which is decent, right?
Yep.
Dallas has been lurking in the 6, 7, 8 range. Pero sino yung naglalaro sa number 1 at number 2? Naglalaro lang sila sa Pelicans, which is weird. Medyo di pa tayo sanay na Pelicans yung number 1 team. Kaya lang injured si Zion, 3 weeks siyang out. So let's see how that plays out. Wala pa si Ingram.
Yeah.
So the number 1 team right now, again, nagsasalitan is the Denver Nuggets. Kaya akala ko, yan yung tama yung suot mo. Si Joker pa rin yung number 1 natin. Hindi natin napansin si Joker, pero he was averaging 40, 12, and 12 the past few games as well. It was a little better. And again, I believe that Joker is kind of still the MVP. I'm saying kinda kasi medyo may tulog eh. May tulog. I won't be surprised if he becomes a third straight MVP. Literally, the Joker is carrying the Denver Nuggets with the help of
Jamal
Murray. With Jamal Murray and with the improved play of Aaron Gordon. Yung laro na naka-45 siya, si Aaron Gordon, 10 dunks lang naman. 10 lang, guys.
10 lang naman.
10 lang. So, naintindihan na ni Aaron Gordon yung role niya. Na, pakalat-kalat ka lang dyan. Pakalat-kalat. And
we'll find you.
And we'll find, the Joker finds him. And that's it. So, right now, as of this writing, the Joker, Nikola Jokic, is still the MVP.
Okay.
Ikaw, brother, parang feeling ko, hindi mo gusto yung sinabi ko.
Well, for me kasi, for me guys, in my opinion, mid-season pa lang tayo, but I can see Luka is a good candidate for the MVP. Number 1, because he's the only star on the Mavs team.
That's a fair statement.
He's carrying the load. Aside from, Christian Wood has been improving a lot. I think he's been positioned in the center position right now, and he is scoring about 20 plus points right now and 10 more rebounds. He's also a shot blocker. That's really good. And he has at least 3-point skill. Okay.
I give you that. You're right. One of the characteristics ng isang MVP talaga is yung mga kakampi mo gumagaling pag kasama ka. And Luka has done it well. Kudos Christian Wood, Spencer Dinwiddie,
Tim Hardaway
Jr. They look really good. So, kung pwedeng paghatian yung MVP, it doesn't happen.
There are rumors nga eh. Luka and Joker might join forces soon. Tingnan natin.
Who goes where? Sige, hypothetically, nabanggit na natin. Will Luka go to Denver or will the Joker
sa rumor na sa Martes?
Sa Martes, sige.
Luka will go to Denver.
Correct. Yan na nadiring natin. Pero mas bagay pa siya sa Denver o feeling ko naman, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One thing, the Jet, Smith, tinanong siya ni Charles Barkley, anong ginawa niyo nung dumating si Clyde Drexler? Paano kayo nag-adjust nung dumating si Clyde Drexler sa Houston Rockets nung araw? And the Jet said, bakit siya mag-a-adjust? Kami nag-adjust sa kanya. So similar scenario, if Luka does go there, I don't think it will happen. Medyo,
you know why Charles asked that to si Kenny?
Okay.
Kasi because when Barkley went to Houston,
Wala silang pakialam sa kanya.
Wala nangyari, no? So,
That was
ayan.
the tail end of Charles Barkley's
career.
no?
So,
But anyway,
with Scottie Pippen pa naman yun. So,
naku,
we thought it was a
ibaw na natin
championship,
sa
di
limot
ba?
yun. Ibaw natin sa limot yun. So, yeah, naalala ko pa yun, but it didn't happen. But anyway, ayan, good job kay Luka.
Yep.
He solidified my love for him, so to speak. But, you know, Erwin, hindi lang si Luka. It wasn't only Luka who has been killing it the past week. So, who else is killing it? PowerPoint team, there you go.
For the last 5 games,
Grabe.
LeBron has been averaging 36
Grabe.
points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. For a 37 going to 38 years old to, ah.
Anong ginagawa mo ng 38 ka par? Ito na. Amazing.
Amazing. When you talk about skill sets, talaga, longevity, LeBron talaga. We can say, MJ has been playing until 40 years old.
Correct.
But syempre, bumababa
Sure.
stats din niya.
Wala, I don't know. You know, to the people that are close to me, they know I'm not really a LeBron hater. I'm not that kind of person. I appreciate everything, but I wasn't really a super fan. But right now, in an age standpoint, parang okay, kaya pala eh. You know, if it's well documented how he takes care of himself. Aside from the decision, we do not hear a lot of negative things about him, about Bisho wise and whatnot. He works hard. He's a family man, so he takes care of himself really, really well. What is amazing here for me is that for his age, and I'm sorry if I keep referring to the age, buhat level yung laro eh. Buhat level. So, you know,
I think for me, Carlo, he already realized that if he doesn't release that Mamba mentality at the Lakers, diba?
Okay.
He has to produce points, not just plays.
Okay.
Walang nangyayari.
But
especially kapag
LeBron is more of a facilitator, yung okay sa kanya, but now.
Yeah, he's a scorer right now, diba? More than a passer. So, naintindihan na ni LeBron that he needs to produce these points for them to win. And it's been doing good. Nanalo na sila.
And AD, the last update from AD is 1 month. We're kind of in the second week, turning to third week kay AD. You know, during all this conversation about this greatest, nobody's questioning about how good he is, right? Lumalabas pa rin yung chismis that, you know, one of the chismis that came out was Lakers are open to the idea of trading LeBron somewhere. So in a hypothetical scenario, where do you think LeBron should go? If the Lakers do pull the trigger, saan mo siya titrade? Taking into account, let's say, no salary cap or whatnot, well, it will come into play. But where do you think is the right thing to do if he does ask for a trade?
If he asks for a trade?
Ask for it, or Lakers initiated trade?
Okay. Number one, I think he's good. He will be good going back home.
Saan? Let's be specific.
Cavs.
Baka kasi Miami.
Cavs.
Okay. Good. That's a good idea. So, sino ipapalit mo?
I think the Lakers will be asking for Donovan Mitchell for that.
Oh. Okay. Yes. I would ask for Donovan Mitchell as well. So, on that premise, so are you saying in a chismis standpoint or in your vision, 1:1 trade ba to? LeBron for Donovan Mitchell straight up?
I think one or two
and some
players.
picks maybe? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you'll have Darius Garland at
I think they won't release Darius Garland.
okay.
Either the
no,
two.
I'm saying in a player standpoint. So LeBron,
Yeah.
Garland, Mobley.
Okay.
Yeah. In my perspective, one trade that they might want to explore, it has been toyed with, I guess, in the chismis standpoint, Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
So the way I see it, LeBron is still strong. I give LeBron maybe a 2 to 3 year role player kind of scenario. he gets traded for Draymond Green.
Okay.
Bigyan mo si Draymond Green, isama mo pa si James Wiseman.
Mhm.
That, I think, might be a fair deal. The way I see it, LeBron can be a power forward here. He could be a 3, and he doesn't need to really carry a load here. Will it sound like puro sila matatanda? Yes. Unahan ko na kayo. Medyo matatanda yan. However, the Golden State Warriors has been a catch-and-shoot team. So, the role of Draymond has been getting the ball top of the key, find the open man, find the open man, find the open man. LeBron is a good passer, good facilitator, can easily find Steph, can easily find Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, kasama siya sa mga bucket getters nung mga nakang so Jordan Poole still there. And what I think will happen if matuloy yung trade na yan, it's easy for ring chasers to join them.
All right.
Sige, I mean, if you are with Steph, you were with Klay.
Hindi ba ring chaser na yung naging Golden State dati, like David West?
Ano nangyari na yan? Tagumpay naman, di ba? Tagumpay. As ideal as going back to Cleveland is. I think that's really a Cinderella type story. But, hey, Golden State, why not?
Why not?
Capture it. It's a realistic place for him to get another ring.
But
sige.
But is the sabihin natin that's your pick.
Yes.
Okay. Wouldn't they ask for also for Klay Thompson?
It's possible. It's possible. I'm just they also need to be realistic. That's why my reasoning here is that ang kukunin nila is si Draymond Green at si James Wiseman. Because kailangan na nila ng bigs at that particular point.
Okay.
So, will Klay Thompson come over? Hihingin ba? Yes, but if I was the Lakers, long term, I'd rather have a solid center. Or when I say solid, yung hindi napipilay. Hindi si James Wiseman yun. Pero hindi napipilay.
Okay.
But Draymond can be there. You also need to take into consideration, will Russell Westbrook resign? Kasi last year of the contract na ni Russell Westbrook. Will Russell Westbrook resign? So those are the things that we need to take into consideration. AD, andyan pa siya, pero marupok na. Sira na naman. Yeah, but interesting. I can't visualize him with another team.
Yeah.
Unless Bronny gets
drafted.
Pero maliban kay LeBron, sino pa yung talagang humataw this week? PowerPoint team. Yun!
Coming out of the 145 win of the Cavs, you have 71 points from Donovan Mitchell.
71 par.
70.
Wow.
I didn't expect from Donovan Mitchell to produce that many. Although he's very talented. But go from bago lang siya from the trading from Utah. So I didn't expect na he will be that big scorer for that.
Sure. And yun na nga I mean the difference between his role here and comparing to his role in Utah, he has a more balanced team here. So he had more options here. But what surprised me the most with this particular game is the fourth quarter.
Okay.
The fourth quarter leading up to the overtime. Ginawa uli, bro, yung free throw.
Ginawang issue.
Mintis uli. Namintis at nakuha niya.
Okay, yeah.
So, ginagawang issue na it was a lane violation, but I think it was a good let-go situation. It doesn't change the dynamic of the game. I think they might have won pa rin, maybe. But what was most impressive is that during the overtime, most of his shots were clean. Hindi nga umaalog eh. So, anyway, there are some LeBron loyalists who was a little upset kasi he broke, I think, LeBron's record of 57. So LeBron is not the number one scorer in Cleveland now.
Actually, he's the only player in the Cavs uniform who scored 70 points.
Wonderful. But it's signs of good things to come. So hopefully hindi na natin nakita kanina umaga naman si Giannis nagparamdam ng triple-double. So maybe next week, bro, ibang tao yung pag-uusapan natin in terms of freaky numbers. So good job.
Good job.
Good job sa kanilang lahat. So that being said, no, we're talking about greatness, great performances. Ang isang activity na malapit na bago mag All-Star ay yung Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. Sana.
Yung natin, yung PowerPoint team natin, hindi nakikinig eh. Pero kasama natin yung Hall of Fame natin.
Okay.
Sige, walang problema. So the new list of nominees came out.
Yeah. We have, I think there are 5 nominees, candidates.
Na medyo solid na.
Yeah,
solid na yung mga candidates.
So we have Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, Greg Pop, Paul Gasol, and Tony Parker. So kayo, Carlo, what is yung pinaka-highlight mo kay Dirk?
Dirk is he was statue deserving already. Ginawan siya ng statue already. Saktong-sakto yung kuha. But what I was impressed more kay Dirk is that medyo nagkaroon siya ng stigma.
Okay.
Kasi natalo sila ng first round. Kung di ako nagkakamali, natalo sila ng Believe team.
Okay.
This was the Golden State Warriors Believe team. And then they lost.
This is number 1 seed sila.
Number 1 seed sila.
Okay.
Natalo sila ng
8th seed.
Correct.
Okay.
And this was Baron Davis led.
Yeah.
So, mga millennials, kung di nyo alam yung kwentong yun,
you know why natalo sila? It's because they had Don Nelson. And alam ni Don Nelson yung play ng Dallas doon.
At that point. Tama. Kakalipat pa lang yan. Yeah, that was the story then. So, from that point onwards, parang I'm happy he did not get discouraged. Bumawi siya. During that period, before they won the championship, they acquired Sean Marion. I think Jason Kidd definitely was the guy there. But with all the Dirk moments, my favorite moment was against the Miami Heat.
Okay.
Alam ko team mo yan. Against the Miami Heat, the Heat was kind of leading, but just one fake against Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
Lace it up with the left hand. Yeah. That play to me, I think, sucked the air out from the Miami Heat. After that play, para sa akin, sumuko na yung Miami. And congratulations to Dirk. Well deserved. I think to me, the best European so far. Sure. Luka is eventually will dethrone him.
And Jokic is also getting there.
How about for you, brother? I'm pretty sure marami kang highlights para kay Dwayne.
Of course, but I would like to point out one highlight, which is the 2006 finals.
Okay.
Within Dallas then. Between Dallas then. It was the last game. I think it's game 6 or game 7. There was final play of the Dallas Mavericks. It's supposed to be an alley-oop play.
Okay. Sige.
Final seconds. But Dwayne Wade was able to tapik, steal the ball, and time runs out, and they won.
And at that point, up and coming pa lang si Dwayne Wade yung panahon na yun.
Yes. He was like 3rd, 4th year.
Medyo tail end na nung career ni Shaq.
Yes.
And
kaya he was given the Finals MVP kasi siya talaga yung trabaho. He was well deserved talaga for that trophy.
At dahil doon, because of Dwayne Wade, nagkaroon ng championship si Gary Payton. Senior, hindi
Jason Williams. Antoine Walker. Mga tatang.
Yun ang ring chaser. Ring chaser.
Pero syempre, with all of those talents din, nabuhat ni
Birdman. Ano ba si Birdman?
Birdman
natas
the LeBron
era na. But yeah, I mean, one really good story na idagdag natin was Gary Payton spoke to Shaq and said, "Hey, this is already Dwayne Wade's team. Hindi na sa atin. Bigay mo na talaga sa kanya." So, ang galing. Dwayne Wade 100% first first ballot, siguro wala namang kontra dyan. Others on the list, so we still have Pop, Pau Gasol, and Tony Parker. Para sa'yo, para sa akin, no, huli natin si Pau kasi feeling ko medyo sentimental si Pau sa atin. Tony Parker, greatest achievement niya, inasawa si Ivan Longoria. Yun yung magandang achievement niya para sa akin. No? Pero maliban doon, ang galing lang. We did not know who Tony Parker was when he came. But one of my favorite plays, ito yung sumubsub siya. I believe this was a San Antonio Spurs game against the Miami Papi. Ito ata yung huling, I think this was the last championship of Tim Duncan. Tony Parker fell on the floor, gets the ball back, makes a hits the basket, buzzer beater shot, shot clock before the shot clock, boarding. I think one of the best Tony Parker plays. Well deserved.
No. And he was also the Finals MVP.
He was the Finals MVP.
For what year was that? I think it was his younger years.
It was in maybe the tail end years of San Antonio, pero nagsisimula pa lang yung big three at that particular point. So, malupit. Pau Gasol, Paps.
Pau Gasol, he was he was very talented when he was in Memphis.
He
was
in Memphis.
Vancouver
pa lang nun.
Vancouver Grizzlies pa rin. Just together with Mike Bibby. If there were those two are solid. Before Mike was traded to Jason.
Hindi pa masyadong uso yung mga European bigs natin.
Yeah, and then he was traded to Lakers. Doon talaga siya nag-excel. And he got 2 championships with Kobe and Meta World Peace. So well deserved for him kasi he was one of the pillars talaga.
Who was the better Gasol?
Siyempre Pau. Of course Pau.
Malupit naman talaga. Interesting enough, just in case you didn't know, when Pau Gasol was traded to the Lakers, he was traded for Mark. Nakuha nila yung naging Memphis sila noon. Nakuha nila yung rights para kay Marc Gasol. So the Memphis Grizzlies got Marc Gasol, which paid, okay din naman. Okay din naman yung nangyari. And throughout the years, bumalik si Marc Gasol sa Lakers. Pero di ba mas sentimental? I'm excited to see, feeling ko magiging dramatic yung speech ni Pau Gasol.
I think so. Because syempre, it was I think it will be sentimental because pinaka-memorable talaga niya is his years with Kobe Bryant.
Talagang close sila, no? Isa siya sa mga talagang devastated. I'm super excited about his induction and his speech. Feeling ko maiyak tayo dyan. Nararamdaman ko na. And last, banggitin na lang natin si Greg Popovich. Of course, he will be inducted as a coach. So many great men. Is there one specific championship you think is that stands out for Greg Popovich?
I think
every championship.
Pero yung mamimiss natin talaga sa kanya yung pagiging
babarahin na tayo.
Humorous and sarcastic sa mga reporters.
Okay.
But may point pa rin ang sinasabi niya. So when he retires, we'll miss him on the games, and pero well deserved to get that Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. More than just the NBA, what I appreciate about him also his involvement with the Dream Team, basically the USA team. So if there is one coach na papansin ko na talagang is respected by everybody, they unanimous that who's the best coach right now, they're likely to say Greg Popovich. And this is even other coaches are winning any championships or whatnot. Greg Popovich, top of the food chain in terms of coaching, top of the food chain in terms of development. Even right now, you may say that the San Antonio Spurs are not particularly winning like they used to, like we have gotten accustomed to, but they're playing decent basketball. And you could see it by Duante Murray na humahataw ngayon sa Atlanta. So, and the current team right now. Hey, we never know. San Antonio might have a shot with Wembanyama.
Let's see.
Anyway,
let's see.
good job to sa mga ano natin, sa mga nominees natin. So
I think I would like to point out there is one nominee that they're also considering is Chauncey Billups.
deserve
Deserve talaga. He's not naman he's not the bad boys of Piston, but
he's bad boys light. He's bad boys light.
And he was the finals MVP for that championship run of the
He accomplished a lot. Maybe I think it's not the first ballot obviously kasi he was nominated already. So doon nawawala yung pagiging first ballot mo. Pag you got nominated first time and it doesn't happen. But wala. I mean, even when he went to Denver, maybe did not win a championship, but he did play well. I agree. Chauncey Billups should be.
He's now a coach, right, in Portland. So
and they're doing well. Good. So sobrang ganda ng discussion natin sa NBA. Kailangan natin mag-local muna.
Okay.
Local natin. Statsman, ano ba nangyari sa PBA ngayon? Boom!
Yun.
Boom, parang mali yung score.
Game 2 yan.
Game 2 yan. Sige na.
So,
okay lang. Ano nangyari kahapon, Paps?
Nanalo tayo.
Tama. Nanalo tayo. Hindi ako supporter ng Ginebra, pero dahil tinalo niyo yung Bay Area Dragons.
So
2-1. The series is 2-1.
2-1. Yan, tama.
Tama na. Yes. Yung PowerPoint team natin natatawa doon, oh. mamaya natin sigawan yan.
So what we saw last night was a never say die attitude of the Ginebra kasi they were down for 14 points. They were down for 14 points.
They were down the whole game.
They
were down the whole game.
The largest of the 14 points.
Correct.
And then they charged on the fourth quarter with Brownlee scoring 30 plus points.
Noy Pinatan tawag sa kanya, di ba? Sobrang galing.
Galing. And then I can Scotty Thompson. Para ikaw, para sa'yo, ano yung tingin mo kay Scotty, man?
Pataas ang tingin ko sa kanya.
Okay.
Pero there was this one play, yung tinapik niya paloob, talagang malupit. Hindi na nakagulat yung galing niya, yung energy. But set him aside a little, Jamie Malonzo.
Okay.
Eto na. Siya na yung feeling kong hinahanap natin. I believe he's a great 2 or 3 guy. I see Jamie Malonzo now as the future kind of better version. I'm hoping a better version of Gabe Norwood. So para sa akin, siya na yung magdadala sa Ginebra. Siya yung magdadala sa the future of Ginebra rests in Scotty Thompson and Jamie Malonzo. Stan Hardinger played well, but going back to Malonzo, I think he'll be a great 2 and 3 for Gilas. He's making now the jump shots. Medyo napag-usapan natin to.
Yeah.
One area that he needs to improve on is his jump shot, and he's doing great. Again, I am not, to the people who are close to me, I was never a Ginebra fan, but right now, Ginebra.
Pakulay mo pa, oh.
Pakulay pa. So I think game 4. Bukas ba? Friday? Sa Friday ata. Sorry kung di ko alam. But series now is at 2-1.
Kaya pa natin.
Tapusin na natin.
Tapusin natin.
What I'm starting to see collectively, yung Bay Area, yes, they are bigger. On paper, they seem more talented, but kudos kay Nicholson. Mahusay talaga yung import nila.
Bro, speaking of Nicholson, he was injured on the last 30 seconds.
We kind of need to mention that.
Yeah. Monster numbers, 20 plus points, 27 rebounds. Oh my God. Will he play?
He's doing important things.
Will he play on the next game?
Do or die na. Sayang naman yung binyahe na dito. Earlier today, there were talks if there is a need to possibly replace the import. Kasi dalawang import nila. So, kung di natin alam, hindi pinagsasabay ng laro si Nicholson at si Powell. So, pwede silang mamili kung sinong ilalaro. So, para sa akin, wag na. I don't think it's particularly fair. The next game, we will be awarding already yung players of the conferences natin. my understanding, hindi qualified yung Bay Area sa mga individual awards. So wag na tayo magkunwari pa. Congratulations, Brownlee, for being the best import ng conference na to. At congratulations din, I think, first and naglalaban sila sa isa't isa sa best player of the conference. Either si Scotty or si Malonzo, pero Scotty pa rin.
Speaking of Scotty.
Si Scotty pa rin.
Speaking of Scotty, nasabi sa akin ni Carlo kanina, meron siyang sapatos.
Meron siyang sariling sapatos. So, New Balance. Baka naman gusto niyong padalang kami ng SC1. ST1 pala, sorry. Scotty Thompson 1. 9.5. 9.5.
Steph Curry yun.
Steph Curry pala. Steph yun. But kidding aside, congratulations kay Scotty for his New Balance shoe. So,
wow.
It's a big accomplishment. Big accomplishment para sa local players natin. So, yun lang. Sobrang exciting manood ng PBA ngayon.
Sobra. At saka, Pinoy Pride. We need to win this.
Kailangan na nakakaya
kung natalo
So feeling ko
tayo.
pag manalo tayo dito, mag-invite pa tayo ng mas marami na teams. Pag natalo tayo, hindi. All Filipino.
But it's scary if Brownlee, all PDP, he's now
he is naturalized, so we could count on him on other tournaments. Maybe not in the FIBA Worlds. I still believe si Clarkson yan. But sa ibang araw na natin pag-usapan, kulang na tayo sa oras. Exciting.
Bilis ng oras.
Ang dami nangyari. So hopefully, na-appreciate nyo, nagustuhan nyo yung pinag-usapan natin. Next week, sana marami pang mag-score ng, baka 80 plus.
Tingnan natin. if someone will beat Kobe's 81. Let's see.
Anyway, thank you so much, brother.
Of course, pare.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We'll see you guys.
Pa kami, may ibang gimmick. Stay tuned pa, mga tol. We have a lot of surprises on the next few episodes. So watch out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you everyone for watching. Take care. Happy New Year.